So now that you've finished the 10 minutes on the treadmill, warming up, we're going to go ahead and do a couple exercises to help with the instability in your lower back. So the first one we're going to do is working on actually stabilizing your core. I'm going to have you lay on your back with your head on the pillow. Yep. Go ahead and bend your knees, feet flat on the table. Good. So the first thing I'm going to have you do is we're going to find your spinal functional position.
Okay.
So doing that, we're going to go between two motions. Keeping your hips on the table and arching your back. And then flattening your back into the table. Yep, so you should feel your hips moving forward and back with that motion. So go ahead and find the position in between those two motions that feels the most comfortable for you.
Okay, got it.
Good? Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is have you put your arms on your stomach. Yep, right in there. So with this, you're going to feel almost like you're pulling your belly button to your spine, and you should feel your sides go in and down.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Up.
Nope. Oh, you're finding your position?
Oh, whoa. Okay, alright.
Good, and you're going to hold that.
Okay.
Good, so you feel your stomach come in this way and down, correct?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and relax. So with that, we're going to do 10 30-second holds.
Okay.
Okay?
Great.
So
You're going to tell me when to go?
yep, go ahead and start. Good, make sure you're breathing throughout this. Count out loud for me.
Oh, I thought you were telling
As you're
me.
doing it.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead and count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Keep going.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
Good,
16.
stop. So when you're doing these, you can use a timer to count the 30 seconds, but I want you counting out loud to make sure you're breathing throughout the hold. Because it didn't look like you were breathing when you weren't holding it. So we would do 10 reps of that. So you would do 10 repetitions of the 30-second holds. The next one we're going to do is with you laying on your stomach.
Okay.
Good. Okay, arms at your side. So this next one is called a prone cobra. You can have your head either way. Once you come up, your head will probably be facing down.
Okay.
So when you come up, your hands are going to slide down your side, and you're going to feel your scapula come in and down. Yep, try and keep your feet on the bed though.
On the bed.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm
So-
holding it?
With these, you're going to do 3 sets of 12. So we're just going to do 12 right now, and you're going to hold it for about 2 seconds at the top. Okay?
Okay.
Go ahead and go up. Good. 1, 2, down. Good. 12 times. Good. And that's working the muscles back in here to help you with your posture. So you know how to move with your posture. Good. So this next one, go ahead and lift your hips off the table for me. I'm going to put a pillow underneath. Yep. Good. Hips on the pillow. Good. So remember the test that we did with extending your back last week?
Yes.
Okay. So it's going to be a similar motion. Your hands are going to be at your side above the pillows. Good. And you're going to go ahead and keeping your feet on the bed, bring your chest up off the bed. Good. Can you keep your feet on the bed?
Like this.
Okay, relax.
Foot's cramping.
Yep, I'm going to hold. Do you need to sit up?
How long are we doing that for?
So you're going to hold this for 30 seconds.
We'll try.
So go ahead and go up.
Okay, yeah, I can do it if you hold it. Because it's not cramping now.
Yep. So we would do that for 3 sets of 10 repetitions of that,
Okay.
because we want to get that endurance up as much as possible. Good. Now you were able to do that on your own, just not holding it.
Well, let's use my toes.
Okay, so this next one I'm going to have you sit up. And I'm going to have you sit in this chair. Okay. So what you're doing with this one is you're just going to sit comfortably.
Okay.
And you're going to extend your back, focusing on your upper back coming over the chair.
Okay.
Go ahead and extend. Good. Hold for 2 seconds and relax. Good. 10 times. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So before you do the last 3,
Mhm.
with your neck, I don't want you extending back.
Okay.
Try and keep it normal as much
Okay.
as possible. Go ahead, 3 more. Good, right there. And back down. 2. Good. 1 more. Good. Relax. And we would do 3 sets of that. Okay. So that's all that we're doing today.
Okay.
At home exercises, you can do exercises similar to this if you have a chair that comes about that height on your back. Either that or like if you have a high countertop, you can stand in front of it and lean back over it. Just make sure with the chair, if it's a tall one like this, that you have someone behind you so that the chair doesn't go backwards. Or make sure it's one where you can have your feet on the ground and you're in control of the chair. And then I want you to do the stabilization exercises. That's where you're drawing your stomach inward. So make sure you find that neutral position in your hips that feels the best for you. And hold there. I'm going to have you do 30-second holds 10 times.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm going to send you home with just those 2 for now. I want you to do those both once a day.
Okay.
Okay? Until you come and see me next time. Did anything that we did today bother your back at all?
Nope.
Okay? So just some education on to help your back stay as good as possible. I want you to avoid end range movements outside of like these exercises. Do them the way I told you, but like reaching up into a counter top, like into the cabinet like super high. Try and grab a step stool, that way you don't have to extend your back as much. When you're sitting for long periods of time, if you can get up and move around, like if it starts bothering you, go walk, get a drink of water if you can, walk and go see if the students like need any help type of thing. Just try not to sit for a longer period of time.
Okay.
If you're just doing like desk work, every 20 minutes or so, just get up, do a little lap around the room or something, and then sit back down.
Okay.
Try not to crack your back. Over time with the stabilization and not doing it as much, you won't feel the need to as much anymore. And the last thing I'm going to do is show you a position that you can be in when you ice or heat your back.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and lay on your back. So you're going to have a pillow under your head, and you can use a couple pillows at home. Go ahead and lift your legs up. Yep, right there. And you're just gonna be like that while ideally, you want your hips at a 90-degree angle and your knees at a 90-degree angle.
Okay.
In relaxed position, and that's gonna be the position you're in when you heat or ice. But because you are laying on the ice pack or the hot pack, make sure there's enough layers in between, and that you're checking your back like every so often to make sure that, like if it feels too cold, ice for the first couple minutes will feel very cold, but it should slowly go numb after the first 2 to 3 minutes. And then with heat, make sure it doesn't feel burning at all. Make sure there's enough layers in between.
Okay.
Cool. And that's it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Except for cool.